in Huntington. Marshall last year was the 13 seed. RPI just 184, but again, some opportunities coming up for this Oakland side. Just 239. Virginia leading UNCG 1-0 as well. UNCG 19th in the country. Alvarez streaking towards the top. Lays it off near side. Pinto, right-footed strike off of Alvarez on the ball, top of the 18. Marshall gonna be patient. Leaves it off Pakama. Pakama deflected. Marshall still on it. Pakama.
An incredible sliding block by the defender.
There's Fujita. They mentioned they thought they could be productive on the counterattack, and this one did Paul Dora. Still just trying to get right after kind of an off-season surgery. Just 8 to 10 weeks of rehab, a month, of didn't play in any games last season. Sends it across, top of the 6, ball deflected around, and Marshall will head it away. Try and create some angles for Marshall. Ball played towards the inline by Fujita. A little bit of a heavy touch that time. Pinto abbreviated his run. This game a lot of times can be about angles, gaps, as Francis streaks into one of those angles. Francis far side, working a wing, tries to chip it in. Ball bouncing around off of the arm started to first come extended, I suppose.
Perhaps.
Marshall quickly, De La Vibora puts it in. A streaking head that time goes running by, and now the herd right back on the attack. Alvarez tries to cross time by Abdul Al-Rashid, I believe. Now back into the box, right on the box, on the doorstep, and Marshall gets the goal. Is that Ryan Holmes? It is! That's the first goal for Ryan Holmes since 2022 when he scored against Pacific.
From Holmes of where might this ball end up? I better get there, and he picked the right spot.
Yeah, initially that was Sockeld who got the shot on frame.
Push the pace again.
De La Vibora far side for Marshall, gets around his defender to the inline, crosses, does De La Vibora, had a couple teammates home. Marshall plays it back into the 18-yard box. Full time, Marshall back on the attack. De La Vibora crosses, Marshall deflection off of the boot of Alvarez, and just wide on the far side. From the time he was 8, is Marshall now on the attack. And that's Sockeld from distance, about 25 yards out. Bounce.
To come back into full force, and he appears to be having a good time out there tonight, and he has all season.
Ball played up ahead. Not a good time that time as he tried. Ball played to the top of the 18. Overlapping run. Ball into the box. Off his line comes DeMarco as Tim Allos was dominated by Marshall.
Everything that we thought might.
Just trying to spring for that counterattack if it can. Marshall bounces it around a couple. Vibora on the ball now. Goes towards the inline, crosses it over, sends it to the top of the 6. Crosses again for Marshall. Ball inside the 18, a running shot. Taken that time by Alvarez. Side Hubble, now Oakland. Here come the Golden Grizzlies on the counter. Ball played into the center now, tries to leave it off, does Oakland, and Marshall takes it away. Marshall. David De La Vibora, a couple step overs, crosses, sends it into the middle, top of the 6. Ball headed or attempted to be headed by Alvarez, and he
hard situation pop up too.
Alvarez, tons of green grass in front. Tries to step forward, gets tripped up. Luis Sockeld now on it for the herd. One chance that can usually lead you to success. De La Vibora crosses off with a foot that time of Alvarez. Marshall's going back to that.
Warm sun of the day, chilly at night.
Romberg inside the 18, chips one towards the far.
Back to the post. Just did not get the rotation twice.
DeMarco will send it into the 18-yard box. Mention he's so good on the more.
2 here or there to see what happens.
Well, Alves chips it far side. Taka Fujita had already started his run before that. Try kick for Marshall from the far side. Alvarez sends it in and headed away by the Golden Grizzlies. Left wing with those crosses. He goes towards the inline, crosses right into the chest that time of a defender, and it rolls at Morgantown. Rutgers and Maryland top 15 matchup, still scoreless. De La Vibora crosses in and just wide. There's that, takes it away. Romberg up ahead, Salkeld. Salkeld tried to send it through his own ESPN Plus. Marshall football this weekend against Texas State. Marshall volleyball Thursday and Friday as the Herd takes on ULM. There's a shot by Oakland off the... Take a look at it again, and just kind of a deflected ball that time by Foster. DeMarco never laid out. And then you get lucky. And then after that, there wasn't another goal scored in that one. DeMarco way out of box and just has to just kind of point. You know it's going to come. Marshall's going to work this near side again for De La Vibora. It might be right here if he can get open. Couple one-touch balls. Now back to the feet of Salkeld. Great passing by Marshall. Top of the 18 ball. It'll drop it back on the negative for Fujita. Pakamov chips it in, tries to go over the head, but a good job that time by Stanai.
Things that a lot of work still has to be done.
This Oakland team drew with Michigan 2-2. That's a Michigan team that's leading onto his side, and just how good Scherer can be on set pieces. Ball flicked forward by Billis. No communication, though. Jean Leger not making. Asked Chris Grass, said, you know each other at all? He said, I gave him advice when he was coming out and coming to East Tennessee State, but other than that, not really. Now, on the ball, Hubble. Have to get an idea on that. And then also Joao Roberto playing the left back. Alves chips it into the 6, trying to find a runner up ahead. Heavy touch that time by Kiviano France. Of course, that match coming up on Halloween, trick-or-treat night. I'm sure that won't be a crazy environment. Marshall far side now. Giat crosses it in. It goes off of a boot and off of a advertising Berry Creek. Corner now. Yasha Scherer, far side, headed towards, frame that time by Brian Amaro. Running after it. Manecki's going to just bury it into the corner. And now he brings it out. Marshall's going to try and get rid of it quickly. Ball deflected off of. Ball up ahead, ball into the box. That's Romberg just trying to free him. Kanzler on the wing. Just trying to get it into the box is Oakland, and now Marshall's the one kind of
getting done.
Ball taken away by Marshall. Scherer tries to move forward, and foul's going to be called. So they're going to call the foul behind. Couple steps, Scherer strikes off the head of an Oakland wall defender, and now Marshall hits it on the Herd. Here comes Oakland. Al-Rashid plays it into the near side. Billis top of the 18. Marshall trying to get organized, and does for the most part. Ball with it, and Marshall will pick up the win. Statistically, the number 12 Thundering Herd dominate Oakland and pick up the win 1-0 on the road.